Goddess Mama. It is late Thursday, the 20th of September 2018, and I'm here today for your daily tarot reading. Welcome. If this is the first time to my channel, my name is Kathy, and this is a completely general reading. I say this every day, but it is really important. This is for no particular astrological sign. I'm feeling into the general astrological energies and then using the tarot to see what other messages may be around for us today. Sorry, but if you've been guided here today, there could be a message, a signpost, a word or two that really, is meant for you. For whoever you are, is meant for you today. This time, space, reality, whenever you listen to this. A particular message is just for you. I love how that rolls. But it only really works if we're listening, if we're receptive, if we're open, yeah? There's messages all around us. And the 2-year-old child that you pass in the street saying something innocent to their mum, there could be an epiphany from that. A song on the radio, a bird flying past your car, there's signposts everywhere. Are you open to them, or are you dwelling here and thinking about the million things you've got to get done because they're so important? But are they? Anyway, anywho, today, astrological aspects. The ones that really spoke to me was like I'd finished writing down some of the aspects, the ones that really spoke to me today, because I sort of just look at the aspects, and sometimes the weaker aspects call out to me, like today especially, Venus in Scorpio squared Mars in Aquarius. That really spoke to me, but it was only after I'd written all the other aspects down. Chiron speaks really loudly to me today too. And Chiron is making lots of aspects. It's opposing the Sun in Virgo, sextiling both the Moon in Aquarius and Mars in Aquarius. And it's opposing Mercury in Virgo as well. So, wounds. There's going to be something brought to consciousness today. You can sit with it, see what, how it's an aspect of you. Really sit with the uncomfort of it. You may feel like everyone's against you, yeah? You may feel like humanity's kind of harsh today. But it's all for your greatest good and your greatest growth, yeah? If you're open to accepting and healing from it. And I've personally experienced this today. It's been a really fun day. Like I've had the polarities of, it's been great because I've had something really fun going on so I could get back into the moment. But then something muddy and kind of interesting, let's just say that, coming up for me today. Yeah, and it's to do with people, it's to do with relationships, it's to do with, masculine, feminine aspect, the square that's going on today. What are our values? What does the masculine value? What does the feminine value? What do we want? What do we want in relation to each other? Because Venus is in Scorpio, there's heightened energy on money, because Scorpio rules the base chakra and money, shared resources really. So I'm hearing that the feminine, loves the beauty, the love, the romance, the security that money brings, that shared ability to connect on every level, I'm hearing. Whereas I'm hearing, know, the Mars in Aquarius, there's a bigger focus on soul's purpose and following your own dreams and desires, and they may differ from the feminine. What do you value in relationship? I mean, Mars is all about energy and drive and will, the warrior energy, yeah? And in Aquarius, we've got two fixed signs here. Scorpio and Aquarius are on the fixed cross, yeah, along with Taurus and Leo. So there's real intensity and interactions today. Yeah, I felt that today. Yeah, it was a time to be really honest with yourself, really honest. Like if you've done your work on your solar plexus, which has been coming up for a lot of people, especially in my sessions, is that you're able to step into your power and really voice what's important to you and what you're not going to put up with anymore. What's not going to work for you anymore. And you're doing it with, you know, the Mercury and Virgo aspect. You're able to voice the wound that's coming up. You're able to voice, hey, and really accept and understand why perhaps this intense experience has come into your life. Why has it? What is there to learn from this? How can we grow from this? Or do we stay stuck and fixed and stubborn and blame everyone else around us? Play the victim. It's humanity's fault. It's society's fault. It's my father's fault. It's my mother's fault. It's time for us to take 100% responsibility for where we are in our lives. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's not easy because you've got to sit with your flawed nature. You've got to sit with the fact that you're just human and, you know, but there's a real power that comes with owning your ability to co-create, because then you step into more of a authentic vibration, a more authentic frequency. Yeah, there's no blocks, because that's been brought to the surface. The unconscious has been made conscious, accepted, and healed. Yeah, it's humbling, but being humble's good for us. Yeah, it's breaking down all those ego constructs we've created that are an illusion, ultimately. Because Moon in Aquarius can be kind of cold and scientifically detached. Yeah, so there may be want to break free from strong emotional ties and detach from intense, poignant interchanges, but they're going to come up today. So you might want to pull back, like that's that Aquarius energy, pull back and, you know, just want to analyze what's going on. But the Scorpio energy is intensity, it's deep feeling, it's deep emotion. But you really have a strong tendency with this Moon in Aquarius to filter all emotion through logic today. Excuse me, I need a drink. I had such a late night last night and a lot of talking today. So along with that though, there is a real strong instinctual urge to want to hang out with friends and groups, socialize. Yeah, and standing in your own unique skin, your own unique self, and not caring how that other people take you. And this could lead to conflict, for sure. But Mercury in Virgo is very articulate. Mercury in Virgo has done the research. Mercury in Virgo opposing Chiron and Aries. You know, you're able to articulate your wounds. You're able to, like, Virgo's really amazing at analyzing feelings, because bringing feelings up into the mind and sitting with them, and what does this mean? What does this mean for me? What does this mean for my life? What is this solution here for this? I'm hearing the Venus energy wants us to drop into our heart. Yeah, to get that balance, but we're feeling kind of constricted. here with the Saturn squared Chiron energy as well. These are deep authority wounds. These are deep core wounds, yeah? Could be karmic, past life wounds, or Saturn generally stands for the father. Yeah. But the moon in Aquarius is also squared Uranus and Taurus, so anything can happen today. There can be sudden shifts, enlightenments, epiphanies, tower moments that come through to really shake your world. Really, really shake your world. Like, you might wake up this morning and perceive your life to be a certain way, but by the time you go to sleep tonight, you have a whole new perspective, yeah? So, there's a real feeling of being hurt by others today. But I'm hearing, as soon as you feel like you're being hurt by others, you need to sit with how you're hurting yourself and how you're attracting that reflection back. Betrayal by others, betrayal by yourself, yeah? How have you betrayed your own intuitive guidance? How have you second-guessed yourself and allowed perhaps toxic people into your life? How have you not acknowledged red flags all around you? Sit with that. Sit with your mistakes. Sit with the experience. Sit with the learning that comes along with it, yeah? Sit with the learning. Sit with the spiritual evolution, the spiritual growth that comes along with that. Yeah. I spoke with my son about this today, about trust and openness. It's his numerology numbers. And today is, have I let people in that perhaps I shouldn't have? It's time to really look at your friends, Aquarius. Who do I trust? Who supports me? Who's really acting out unconscious patterns around me, and how's this reflecting back? If I'm judging it and it's triggering me, how is this mine? How is this mine to heal? Taking responsibility for yourself. I think that's enough. And I have the Psychic Tarot by John Holland here. And let's just see what else wants to come up. There's deep core wounds that can be healed today if you're open and willing to sit with it and not project out and say that it's someone else's fault. Because, yeah, there's self-sabotage here. This is trapped in fear, but you have the fire inside yourself to burn through it. And you have the patience. Understand that if you're stuck in your head, it takes a little while to allow that overthinking to drop down into your heart for purification. For this isn't heart chakra, this is sacral chakra, so this is emotion. We've got to move it out of our bodies. We've got to come back into balance and integrate. But understand that, yeah, you may have planted some seeds of spiritual growth, but there's always going to be challenges along the way, just to see how woke you really are. And if you're lost in a frenzy of something challenging happening in your external life, then you know that there's a lot more growth to be had. Yeah? Yeah. Capricorn. This is the devil energy, so this is ego. Lost in ego and obsession and temptation. Lust, I'm hearing really loudly. Careful, there's the pregnancy card here as well. But this is base chakra energy, this is instinctual behavior, this is animal, this is I wanna fuck you like an animal. That kind of energy. Whoever sung that song. It's that energy today, which could lead to pregnancy. You're really fertile. The Empress is here. Libra. for Taurus. This is Venus actually. So this is the Venus Scorpio. There we go. Venus Scorpio together. Scorpio rules the base chakra. Death isn't here, but there's a sense of, you know, this is ego, looking outside yourself for gratification. The external, whatever's happening in the external is really impacting you. So you're driven by obsession, addiction, yeah, it's just base chakra energy. Venus, love. What do you value within love? This is money. This is the Venus Mars aspect. And this is more of a, and this is definitely Aquarius. You're locked in your head about this. So you have the fire to burn through this trapped in fear energy. So what you got caught up in lust and, you know, some form of addiction or obsession, if you've caught yourself doing it, if you've stopped yourself in your tracks and gone, hey, you know, what's going on here, observing yourself and like really sitting with it, acknowledging that, yeah, you're a flawed human. So we all are. We all make mistakes. Yeah, people are going to seem kind of mean today. You want to be with friends. I'm hearing being with friends, there's going to be a huge epiphany. This is celebration. So some of you out there are actually going to have some really cool exchanges today and really vibe with others. So cool for you. But there is a sense of, yeah, I'm hearing this is another story. The fire, your passion and fire is allowing you to really have a new beginning with the way you think about something and being able to articulate that beautifully within groups today. This is Mercury Virgo aspect, and Mars in Aquarius and the Moon in Aquarius. This is solar plexus energy. This is standing in your unique skin, your unique self, your authentic self. Having the patience to understand that, yeah, you've got this passion and this drive to do something, but you know it's got to start somewhere. And you can do that in collaboration with others, in fun, and feeling into the joy of each moment. That's high vibrational energy. That is where you start to manifest. Pretty hard to manifest from this space. Well, we're always manifesting, but manifesting what you want. This is unconscious manifesting, yeah? This is manifesting stuff that you do not want because you're not clear. You're not going to have triumphant success in your life if you're awash with mental torment and addictions and lusts, because you lose your connection with the divine and you lose the ability to have clarity in your life, to have that clear connection, to be that open conduit for divine messages that want to come through. You can't when you're all muddied up with anything outside yourself, yeah? I'm just going to grab a card for the patience card. 14 is the card of Libras. So 14 is justice. No, it's not. It's Sagittarius. 14 is temperance. Sorry. It's late. Yeah, this is integration. Mars, Venus, masculine, feminine. The merging of values that are coming together. Where's the common ground here? Where's the common ground between, you know, tapping into my masculine desires and drives, but also wanting that deep connection, that integration, that coming together, that merging of opposites. masculine, feminine. I've been told that I've got to read the patience card, so actually no, the temptation card and the patience card, okay? Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. Even though we are born connected to the divine source, we have the tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at your life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behaviors that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches us will help you to transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. Yeah? I'm just going to read that one. That's enough. I don't want to overload you. There's Mars there. The authority, the Aries card, yeah. I have knowledge and guidance through healing plants. I haven't used it for ages. My beautiful friend Ava, now Catherine, gave it to me. Thank you, gorgeous woman. The willow. Wow. Okay. The willow is my favorite tree. I guess it's from the past life. My Celtic heritage, yeah? The willow. It's not a native here in Australia. That actually, as much as I love them in New Zealand, they were damaging waterways by restricting the flow, yeah? So I feel like I love willow trees, actually. Even though it's not a native, I feel like I've had a newfound feeling that I would really like to grow one. Yay, that's my epiphany for today. Okay. Willow. Such a cute drawing, yeah? I need a drink. My throat is so raspy. Willow. Okay, I'm not going to read the history of the willow. I'm going to read the insights. Okay, are you ready? Willow is regarded as the tree of enchantment. The words witchcraft and Wicca are derived from the word willow and are associated with the goddess energy. In the temple of Apollo in Delphi in Greece, Orpheus was depicted as receiving the mystical gift of eloquence by touching a willow in the sacred grove of Persephone. To the Native Americans, Grandmother Willow is a very wise and beautiful spirit, just waiting for someone to listen to her soothing messages and receive some exciting revelations. Ruled by the moon and associated with water and emotions, willow reflects the expression of your emotions. It is a powerful tree that has the ability to teach you about your innate feminine aspects and reveal your deep unconscious fears. If the willow has appeared in your cards today, it is here to help you strengthen and deepen your connection to your feminine side. It can also enable you to tap into your unconscious emotions. Willow can help you express any emotions holding you back from spiritual growth and assist you in releasing them. Right, Willow will allow you to move through the unconscious impressions and blocks that you have stored up. This is the Chiron energy, baby. Once you are able to look at these impressions, you will realize they're merely illusions, Maya, that have become part of your reality and may not serve you. When these impressions come to the surface, you can see them for what they are and then release them. By connecting with willow energy, you can access deep levels of emotion and move through them, allowing you to gain inner strength and healing. The willow is one of the most resilient trees. If a branch becomes disconnected, you can merely push it in the soil and it will locate water, and soon enough, new leaves will appear. You can learn so much from the willow's resilience. I love this. I haven't seen this card since I first got the deck. You can learn so much from the willow's resilience. Learn to leave behind that what doesn't support you and continue to grow. Let go of toxic people today. Let them leave. Walk away. Yeah? Solar plexus power. Stand in your power today. Your warrior goddess power today. Block them if they need to be blocked. Release all toxic people, but raise your vibrations so high that they can't come back in. Your energies don't vibe anymore. And love them. There's no superiority here. This is self-preservation. This is resilience. This is self-protection. This is spiritual growth. You can still love them unconditionally. You just don't need to be around them. Yeah? You can still send them energy every day. Send them chi rolls if you want to. Okay, so you continue to grow. You can transcend your grief, loss, or impressions and grow physically, mentally, above all, spiritually. Good way to connect with willow is through dreams. Tap into your willow energy tonight as you sleep, yeah? I am. I'm going to put her under my pillow with a very earthy, find the perfect crystal intuitively after I finish this. Yeah, invoke it, intend it as you sleep. Come to me, O Spirit of the Willow, in my dreams. Tell me what I need to hear. Tell me who I need to release from my life, yeah? Tell me who needs to go. Who can I trust? Who can I be open and trusting with? Or who I need to walk away from, yeah? Okay. There is a quote here by Stuart Wilde, okay? And that will be enough. If you deny yourself access to the child within because you're too serious, you also block your connection to the divine light and your feminine self. Every creator who's any good uses their feminine side to create with. Whether a scientist working on a hunch, a painter working on the interplay of colors, or a musician dealing with a juxtaposition of notes and chords. Yeah, back to your divine light today. Drop out of your head. You'll know who to let go of today. It'll be so self-evident. Yep. I've lived this today already. Yeah. This is wild. I love this so much. I love this so much. Okay, I apologize the reading's late, but it's actually perfect. Yeah? Everything always is. Even if you're dealing with something heavy today, it's for your greatest growth, yeah? Sit with it. Just sit with it. And love yourself the whole time. Okay, that is enough. It is 30 minutes. Have an amazing Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.